Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Tales of Arise. We are, well, still on the moon. We're still on Lenegis. Finally into a dungeon section, so lots more fights incoming, that's for sure.
Here goes! You got fury! Then try harder! Here I come!
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
Now you learn!
Regenerate!
Not on my watch!
Thanks! Far enough!
Thanks! Mirage! Here I come!
Glacial Sword!
Take
Evil
Die!
Win!
Flame inside me! Can't be let free! Slash!
Again to the wind! One more! Air thrust! Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike! My turn! Burn! Elusive speed!
That'll bring you down!
Begin! Win! No further! Take this!
Do it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance! I'm not done!
More with that came by the power of water!
Soaring light spear!
Do it! Raging cascades! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Don't get careless.
Okay, looks like this is a dead end over here. A shortcake recipe, okay.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone...
Go no further!
You're mine!
No more playing nice!
It's go time!
Not in your dreams!
Try! Try harder!
I think I'll pass on the handful!
Eat this!
Supernova!
Vacuum blade!
Arctic one! It's time to finish this!
Yeah, bring the pain.
Consuming
I think it does more damage when he's down, so...
Go!
You're mine!
Far enough!
You require a hand. Can't get out of this!
You're mine! Try harder! You're mine!
No dawn shall break this night!
Hold nothing back!
Feel, let me help. This one's mine. More for the stop sign.
Severing wind! Soaring light spear!
Regenerate!
Mirage!
More with that
Being interrupted.
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Dude, is that one new? I don't think I've ever done that one. I think that one was one that required... Oh, that's the one that required a big combo before doing, right? Yeah, I'm not good at doing combos in those, so...
Can't get out of this!
A wailing banshee of lightning. Lunar current. Feel, lunar blast.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Severing wind!
Mega ray. Searing blast. Radiant star. Celestial order. Right here I come.
I can carve through armor!
This one's all mine!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze lightning orb. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Lightning. Dance in the wind.
Take this!
Air thrust.
Try harder! My turn!
Keep getting myself stuck in combos.
I never miss.
I'm not done! Try harder!
They smite with blackened blade!
Too much! Dragon
Here's a
Form!
healing art.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
Yeah, come on, heal me.
Another incantation ruined!
It's showtime!
Don't suffer in silence!
Supernova.
I can carve through armor! Dance on the wind!
I gotta remember, he does too. Why do I keep on getting myself stuck in a combo there?
Rending you apart!
Not on my watch.
Severing wind!
Here's the more where that came
Can't
from.
get out of this!
Nothing gets by me.
Now!
In here. I can't heal you forever.
Here I come!
Need to pull myself together.
Demon Blast.
Thunder field.
Severing wind.
Begin.
Soaring light spear.
Air thrust.
Vacuum blade.
Ready and ready.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Shine. Radiant
Over
light.
won't
Force
save
of
you.
regeneration.
By the
It's
power
on.
of water. Radical energy.
Shine. Radiant light.
Do it.
Force of shield.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
We're losing so much CP every time we
Step
fight
back.
one of those
This one's
guys.
all law.
Ugh, that's rough. All right. Let's see. We're gonna use one of those. And we're gonna use one of those. And we're gonna keep going. Okay, we'll go this way first.
Right, here goes. Strike. Eat
Mega
dirt.
ray. Where are you going?
Begin. Leave the agile one for me.
Severing wind.
I'll be
Soaring light
be
spear.
free.
End of death. How's this?
Mirage.
By
Strike.
the power of water.
Tempest.
Radiant star.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
In an instant. Impact block. Now. Here I come. Void blast.
Celestial
Mirage.
Radiant hot water. Mega ray.
It's on.
By the power of
Radiant light.
Eat
Force
dirt.
of regeneration.
Seven aqua.
Severing wind.
Regenerate. Thanks.
Mega ray. Hydration orb.
Inferno
Now.
turret.
On law.
I couldn't get him to do his thing.
Here's a healing orb.
Vacuum blade.
First aid.
Try harder. My turn.
I can carve through armor.
Sleep now.
Nothing gets by me.
Down on the ground.
Mega ray.
Soaring light speed.
Denied.
Now.
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Wow. Not the greatest fight, but
Healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
is that the first time we've seen regenerative crystals? Might be. Didn't tell us what we got there, but Red Sage. Okay, so Red Sage, max HP. Let's give it to you. Yeah. We don't have any other ones that we've forgot to use, right? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we're good there. Okay.
Little help.
Here I come.
Water.
Dance on the way.
Where are you going? Lightning orb.
No escape. Wind.
They really don't give up, do they?
Bring them down. Mirage. No escape.
Now we're not.
To back.
Oh, it switched right when I was gonna use it on this guy. What the fuck, game?
Strike.
God damn it.
Time to let it rip. Dragon.
Ready and ready.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
All disasters made one. Come forth and heal it with purity.
I'm ready to pull myself together.
Dreams.
Ha! Eat dirt.
Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Strike. Doubling in an instant. Impact block. Not a chance.
Blind you with
Void
Dance in
blast.
the wind. One more. I'm here.
Dragon Aura.
I'm invading.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Will this help?
Now. You're mine. I'm not done.
Healing circle.
Mirage. No escape.
being interrupted.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
With this, I can become even stronger. Little help! Lunar corruption!
Like shield?
Take this!
Take down their defenses! I see one, eh? You're mine! Back to
You
blade!
can't get out of this!
Eater!
That's my cue!
Shut him down! I have no limits!
Carve through armor!
Far
enough!
Stand between heaven and earth.
There!
Down on the ground!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
The hell
Healing circle!
Negative
Vacuum blade!
Take flash!
Dragon Ball! Here I come! Vacuum blade!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon
Now!
Ball!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Water!
Not
Here
again.
on top! Where are you going?
Now we're not
Shivering Wind!
Can't get out of this!
Mirage!
Radiant
Lunar
Do
Voice!
it! Pretty well! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now! You're
Here's a healing
mine!
arm!
Begin!
Sealed!
Mirage!
Confiscated!
Ready and raring!
Burn!
Lightning!
Wind!
Lightning orb! Lightning condemned!
Smash you!
We're not ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Water!
My turn!
Hear my call!
Wind! Fall back!
No,
Denied!
Fire in the hole. She
I've
just
been
jumps
doing
in.
really great lately.
Denied. Love that. Okay, decent amount of gold. I think we need to update our accessories soon. I've been putting that one off a little too long, I feel like. Okay, question mark, question mark, question mark. Ooh. Hopefully not into a boss fight. There wasn't a healing thing, so I would guess not, but who knows? Who knows?
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Is it an elevator, maybe?
Alphen.
Pull out that crest, buddy. I wonder if it's going to be another dungeon inside.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
I wonder if something weird happened
What?
because he disappeared.
What the?
Memories?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Dahnan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself.
Her mic seems a little
But
hot.
they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home.
Hey, and she does, actually. She keeps that promise. Wow, okay. Yeah, both of their voices seem a little bit off. They must be putting some kind of filter over it. Doesn't sound very nice in the headphones. Gotta say that much.
I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are.
The least you could do.
It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dahna. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
So they all got to see this.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Dahnan astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dahna's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dahna from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dahna or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
So the ceremony is probably designed in some way to contain the thorns, which might be a manifestation of dark magic. I don't know. We've never really run around as Rinwell. Let's do that for a minute. Let's go ahead and save, because it looks like we are about to do a boss fight. And wish me luck, because I have no idea what to expect.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Oh,
Wait,
man.
something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
So the Red Woman is doing this, and it's the same power that Volron used. So, I mean, I think that kind of confirms that they're in cahoots with each other, which is something that we kind of already suspected anyway. But it seems like this mind control power comes from the Red Woman and whatever she represents.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it
Yeah,
comes.
now's not the time.
What? I've never known Faria to control Zugos like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
What the? Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zugos, then we get some answers.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Mirage! The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
A chain between heaven and earth.
You're mine!
A will shattering pieces!
I thank you.
Let them know! Sealed!
Tornado drive.
There!
I'll
grind you into dust. Elusive deity. Some punishment.
You'll pay for that!
Healing circle!
That Rex Dovaline, man.
Bloody
Keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Soaring light there!
Between heaven
Eat
and
dirt!
earth! A wearing
Can't get out of this!
Here I come!
Free from regret.
Win!
I'll smash you!
No escape!
Oh, wow, that thing keeps going.
More for the stockpile! Lunar corruption!
Dragon form!
Lunar blast! Raging storm!
Back to the blade!
More where that came from!
You're mine!
No further!
Photon death! Raging cascade!
Wide open!
It won't escape me!
Shattering pieces! Attack us!
Catapult!
Mirage!
Shut up! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
You picked the wrong fight!
I never fit!
Nothing gets by me.
To the fray!
Far enough.
In here!
Soaring
Mirage!
Blood! Ripping you apart! Bloody howling! Thou art being corrupted!
Here goes!
Oh, wow, he teleports. I didn't realize that.
All disasters made one!
Okay. Let's use this.
I don't even know the word defeat.
There!
Let's also focus on healing.
Everlasting dark!
I'm all
Take
done.
it!
Deity!
I'm not done!
Can't get out of this!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Celestial hammer! Lunar corruption!
Armor won't save you!
Lunar blast!
Mirage!
Celestial hammer!
Dance on the
I'll
wind!
heal you all!
Tempest!
Here's a healing heart! First aid! Purge the
Down on the ground!
Force blast!
Waterfall! Go! And the
No dawn shall break this night.
this way!
I'm ready!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Ready to go! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! More where that came from!
Severing
Freeze
Wing!
Lancer!
Take this!
Far enough! Spread!
In a bind? Allow me to help
Severing
you.
Wing! Yeah, this one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight! Here comes a big one! Stay away from my friend! Here I come! Try harder! My turn!
Bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Will this help? Water astral energy! Healing circle!
They smite with blackened blade!
Soaring light spear!
I'll be saving I'm all worked up! Air thrust! I can do this all day!
Negative gate!
By the power of water! Gemini Aqua!
Force of regeneration!
By the power of water!
Regenerate!
More for the
Ready and
fire!
rare! Free from regret.
Water
Another
astral
incantation
energy!
ruin!
Carve through warmth! I can handle it!
Resonate with
Breathe
you!
in, storm!
Not a chance!
Ready to go!
Take this! Rending take this!
Heal force! Will this hurt us?
It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
The tempest engulfs
Healing
you!
blade with cascade!
I owe you one!
Scream, bait. I'm sorry, trouble.
We do the same for you between heaven and earth. Mine! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Now!
Negative
Falling reeling!
Take it down!
Wind!
Damn it!
Anything in armor is all mine! They
Hold
smite with
nothing
blackened
back!
blade!
Soaring light spear! Mirage!
By the power of water!
There!
Thunder field!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Water astral energy!
Seismic rush!
Ignite!
Tempest engulfs you!
Vacuum blade!
One final push!
Let's finish this off!
I'll do my best not to disappoint.
By the power of water!
I'm not done!
Benediction
Vacuum blade!
Water!
Anything in armor is all mine!
I'm not done!
I can handle it! Pierce evil! Far enough!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! A wailing banshee of my own!
Here I come! Try harder! My turn!
I'm ready!
Everlasting dark!
Take this!
Negative
I never fit!
Yours to be let free!
Radiant blood!
Vacuum blade! Severing wing! Burn in hell!
bloody howling!
Not in your dreams! Mega ray! Raging by the power
Can't get out of this!
Mega ray!
Take this!
By the
I can
power
carve
of
through
water.
one!
Mega ray!
On your
Arctic waterfall! In here!
air
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one! Radiant spear! Astral energy! More where that came from! Spirit flame! Raging storm! Damn it!
Soaring light!
Select
Watch out!
water!
Here I come!
No
Ready to go! By the
break this
power of
night.
water! Flash! Mega ray!
Mirage! Try harder! Now!
Shine! In a bind!
Already, like, he's still busting out new moves when he's this low? That's wild. Oh, I'm way too far away. Okay, I think I still did damage, actually. That was good.
Save you!
Now, by the power
Alright, that one wasn't too bad. We kept on top of that pretty well. Some boss fights, I feel like when they start going blue, I just, like, get wrecked so hard so fast, but...
Now it's just her!
Oh, just a phase 1, that's why.
Can you hear me? Faria!
Don't make us hurt this girl, man. It's not fair to
She's
Dohalim.
preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Yeah, help her. Oh, nice, girl. Good shot.
Forgive me.
Oh, okay.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please, can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion.
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did
Me
much
too.
for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Okay, I don't actually know which way I came from, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and check out this skit.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Okay. Anything hiding behind these pillars? Nope, I think we're good. Okay. Hold on. Since that one has the door, that means this is our way to go. This is our way forward.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah,
What's it saying?
it's that voice.
The will of Dahna's astral energy.
Ooh, another memory. So it's like feeding this stuff to us for a reason. Like Dahna's astral energy wants to show us these things. Oh wow, that's in that weird tower thing we were in. Okay. So is the ceremony supposed to happen on Dahna?
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
When it's concentrated, it becomes a monster. It becomes a Zoogle. Oh, please don't let her become one. That would be really sad. So she has the thorns too. Yep. Huh. I think it's there to contain it. Yeah, see, it's breaking out of the thing. Dude, what the hell? Jesus. Okay, before anything's said, the thorns break out from her. Maybe the crest gets weak over time, and that's exactly what's happening to Shion here, right? Is that she's losing control, right? The thorns are hurting her, they're hurting the people that she touches. Maybe when they're under control, they don't actually hurt people. So as it's getting closer to breaking out, they have to perform the ceremony, maybe. And so they have the Renis Alma, which has some part to play in helping us contain it, or something, or at least just gives us the power to help contain it. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass, really, when it comes down to it. And then the crest of the Sovereign, so it looks like it escapes from her, then something to do with the Renis Alma, but then his crest probably has something to do with helping contain it. So it went to him, but we didn't see what happened afterwards. With the crest activating, maybe it like reseals it? I don't know, man. I'm just guessing, but I wanted to put my speculations out there before they start discussing it, because they may clue us into more things.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
She looks scared back there.
What the hell was that?
Shion.
It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
Oh, interesting.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience.
Zeugles.
If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dahna.
But the will of Dahna is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions, I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dahna's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Its will, however, might be what is enslaving Dahnans. Because I'm starting to get the feeling that Dahna's will is basically to contain Rena's will, which is dark astral energy, which probably wants to become a giant mean Zeugle that will destroy everything. And so out of necessity, it's using humans as the vessels to help contain it, which is also facilitating them being slaves on Dahna. Maybe? Maybe. Which means that while it's trying to do something good,
If it's
it's
Dahna's
doing
will
something
showing us
pretty
these
shitty.
memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
All right.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
With that, I think we're going to end this episode. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Seventh Son, Louis D, Ivan K, and Len. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.